Today, we're not just discussing tips. We're diving deep into life's essentials through the prism of my grandmother's wisdom. If you've ever felt the need to pause and realign with the beauty of simplicity, this one's for you. The joy of handmade. Remember the era before fast fashion and instant gratification? Grandma's fingers danced with threads, yarns, and fabrics. She'd often say, every handcrafted piece carries a fragment of the creator's soul. Value of time. Grandma believed that moments are like the beads of a necklace. When strung together, they form the beautiful journey of life. Her teachings emphasized the quality of time spent over the quantity of tasks achieved. Home remedies. Her house was a trove of age-old secrets. Each remedy, from basil for fevers to honey for cuts, was a testament to nature's power and ancestral knowledge. Kitchen wisdom. The heart of her home was the kitchen. From baking bread from scratch to simmering broths for hours, cooking wasn't just a task. It was a therapeutic ritual, an act of love. Walking wonders. Before treadmills and calorie counts, walking was a natural act. She'd often muse about the stories streets could tell of histories and tales they've witnessed. Storytelling over TV. Without Netflix or smartphones, she painted vivid worlds with her tales, emphasizing the power of imagination and oral traditions. Handwritten magic. In our world of instant messaging, she was a guardian of handwritten treasures. Every letter was not just words, but emotions crystallized in ink. Less is more. She lived in an era where possessions were few, but each held sentimental value. Through her, I learned the beauty of minimalism long before it became a trend. Barter system. She nurtured friendships with trades, a jar of homemade jam for a bouquet of fresh flowers. This system underlined the essence of community and sustainable living. Celebrate the seasons. For her, each season was poetry in motion. The spring brought tales of rejuvenation, and winter whispered stories of resilience. Homemade over store-bought. The magic of creating something from scratch was her superpower. Her pantry was an alchemical realm, turning raw ingredients into golden delights. Listening to nature. Our weekend rituals involved observing the world around. The humming of bees, the blooming of roses, or the patterns of clouds, teaching mindfulness in the purest form. Crafting joys. With nimble fingers, she transformed mundane objects into art. An old dress would become a patchwork quilt, ensuring sustainability and creativity went hand in hand. Library adventures. Our journeys to the local library were akin to treasure hunts. With each book, we'd travel to different worlds, proving adventures don't always demand grandeur. Mindful purchases. She would often pause and reflect before buying anything. Is it necessary or merely a whim? She'd ask. Value of hard work. She lived by the principle that nothing worth having comes easy. Whether tending to her roses or kneading dough, she instilled the importance of effort and dedication. Music and radio. The radio was our window to the world. From classical tunes to new snippets, it encapsulated the essence of shared experiences. Candlelit evenings. Some evenings were reserved for candlelight, casting dancing shadows and fostering intimate conversations. Gratitude journals. End of the day rituals involved reflecting on life's blessings. It wasn't just about acknowledging them, but deeply feeling them. Simple celebrations. Holidays and birthdays were heartwarming affairs. Stripped of commercial flair, they revolved around human connections, laughter, and shared memories. In conclusion, through my grandma's teachings, I've learned that life doesn't have to be complex to be fulfilling. The essence of a rich life lies in cherishing simple moments, in finding wonder in the everyday, and in the gentle embrace of simplicity. If this resonates with you, I'd be honored to read your reflections or stories. Let's keep the conversation of simple living alive in the comments below. And if you're new here, or you've been journeying with me for a while, please consider subscribing. It's a small act that means the world. As we part for today, I hope we all can integrate a bit of Grandma's wisdom into our daily lives, making our days more profound, deliberate, and joyous.